Welcome back to cryptogains for another video. I want to show you the Bitcoin price chart, show you some altcoin analysis as well, things that can guide you on your journey. If it sounded interesting, drop that like. Well, analysis that can guide you on your journey. This is not financial advice. Hopefully it can help you on your journey. Do your further research anyway. Take a look at this. Now I'm only using this chart here when it comes to the Bitcoin price because this is all we need to understand what could potentially happen in the market going forward. I'm using the Bitcoin Pi cycle top indicator. And this actual chart, for those that are new, I know if you've been here, welcome back. For this actual chart, it's been designed to call the tops of Bitcoin. And what it does is we have these two lines. We have the green line and like an orangey yellow line. When this orangey line comes up towards the green line and crosses, it usually crosses at the exact top of the market, or at least that's what they believe it to be. And it's been pretty precise in the past with most cycle tops, and you can see it here, right? And if you was to follow this on your journey, you can make serious life-changing money, especially with this Pi cycle top indicator and the Pi cycle bottom indicator, because the other one shows you where the bottom is, this one shows you where the top could be. And you can see again, orange line comes up to the green line, crosses, it marks the absolute top. And this is not a fluke. This indicator has been so damn precise. Let's take a look at the cycle before, right back to 2015. Let's take a look at 2015 cycle right here. You can see, look, the orange line comes up with the green line, it crosses, marks the absolute top. So now I'm using this in a different formation to what it's usually used for. I'm using it to find sort of like where is call-offs going to be, because when you have price action go up in an uptrend, it doesn't just go parabolic forever. We see pullbacks, and that's what I've been using this for. And in this past cycle, 2016 to 2017, almost 2018, we saw price action come up to this green line, and then it cooled off, and it held relative support along this orangey yellow line, and then it went up again. Another price movement upwards, came up to this green line, and let's really pay attention to this, right? Because you're going to understand where we are in the future and what could potentially come. We see candles break above the green line. It can't hold above the green line. It breaks back down into this area, and then it comes down and touches this orangey line, holds relative support. Right? Why am I showing you this? Because I feel like we may be doing something like this now in the current future. And then look what happens. Time goes on, Bitcoin's price starts to go up again, comes to this green line, falls straight back down, holds support on this orange line. It continues to bounce between these two lines until this orange line is met with the green line, and when it crosses, that's the absolute top. So let's take a look at where we are now, and let's see if we can try and get some sort of indication as to what may happen. Because prices is going back up, you can see 70K, but it doesn't fool me. Unless we can see Bitcoin's price come above this green line, right? And I'm going to keep this real. Unless we can see Bitcoin come above this green line, like, price action come above this green line like this, hold support above it, and then start going up even more, it doesn't fool me. And I feel like we could see some more further downside action, which means that if you're looking to buy into your altcoins now, unless you're buying these low market cap altcoins that can really move upwards, plenty of room, maybe consider, taking a breather for a second. And that's not financial advice, just my personal opinion. Because like I showed you in the past, when crypto falls, when Bitcoin gets to this green line, it usually comes down and falls to this orangey yellow line. And at some point in the future, we may see this come to light, right? Just giving an example of this orangey line as to what it could do. This is not 100%, but that's sort of like what I'm looking at. And then eventually we will see the candles. It might come up to this green line here. It might get rejected, and then we might see it come back down like this. Maybe waddle sideways, come down like this. Well, that's bad representation, but see it come down and kiss this orange line. Now, the good thing with this orange line is it's moving up, right? It's constantly moving up. Where'd it go? Can I bring it back? No, I can't bring it back. Usually there's an arrow to bring it back. Here we go. It's constantly moving up. Well, this one that I drew is constantly moving up. Now, it's not to say that it's actually going to do 100% like this, but it is moving up. And at some point, this orange line should cross with the green line, and that is going to resemble the top. Now I'm going to make sure I keep showing you this, If you're new, stick around to the channel, become a subscriber, please. And if it's helping you so far, please drop that like, because I feel like you guys need to see this. You need to see what's going on and where things could go. Now, the reason we pay attention to Bitcoin is because it moves the rest of the market. If Bitcoin takes a big price fall, if it comes up to this green line, it can't break above, and then we start to see it fall down to this orange line, right now that's a 30% drop in price, which it could also bring the rest of the altcoins down, which is why I'm saying maybe we should consider waiting to buy some of our favorite coins just in case. Like, I need to see this play out more before I decide. I mean, if we miss it and it does come back above and it holds candles above and starts ripping and roaring, fine. This was the opportunity to buy here, because now we're ripping and roaring towards the all-time high. But it shouldn't be a bad thing. I mean, if you're a patron of mine, we were buying right down in the depths down here, and you know, we've got huge amounts of crypto stacked up, or at least I believe you would have if you've been following my channel. So that was just a quick analysis on Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the altcoins. I'm going to use this total 3 price chart. I'm calling it indicator. Using the total 3, right? I had drawn, and the total 3 for people that knew is basically all of the money that's being put into altcoins, not including Bitcoin, not including Ethereum, just every other altcoin that you can think of. That's what we see here. And it's currently sitting at $765 billion market. $765 billion is inside this, right? With all of the market cap. Now, and you can see it here, this green bit here. You can't see it because my fat head's in the way, but it's also at the bottom corner. But whichever way, yeah. So right now we're sitting at 765 billion. I've been showing this chart for a long time. And I said to you guys that when it comes up to here, this is my target. Like, I've been buying down here. This is my target. And this can probably be a good zone. And it's not financial advice to consider maybe taking some healthy profits. You don't have to sell all your entire life. But if you've been back down here and you've been buying down here like I'd been buying down here, you're up in significant profits. And when you look at the market cap of all altcoins compared to 162% up, that might not sound like a lot to you, right? But you're talking about market cap money. You're talking, it was down at a $300 billion. Now it's almost $800 billion. $500 billion have flooded into the altcoins. And that can be insane. You know, you could buy one coin that's like 5 million market cap that goes to $1 billion. You still got $499 billion of money to be spread across altcoins. There's a lot of money that's come in, which means you have seen coins just blow up massive, 500%, 800%, 1000x. Oh, no, 1000%, 10x, 20x, 23x, 25x. You've been seeing it. If you've been watching my channel, you've been flipping seeing it, I'm telling you now. You've been seeing massive moves for AI coins, gaming coins, meme coins, all sorts of flipping coins. It's been blowing the hell up. So I'm just trying to show you that we've been in an insane rally right now for altcoins. And this candle is very interesting to me. Wow. Because this red candle, which I don't know if you can see very clearly, this one here, it has a wick and it's been massively bought up. So it fell down and there's been some insane buy pressure that's brought it back up. Is it bullish? You know, usually that's a sign of it being bullish. Like I said, the only thing that I can think of what will bring down the altcoins is if Bitcoin continues to fall down. But we have to pay attention to other things as well when it comes to this market cap for all altcoins, like this RSI, for example, right? So let me just bring this up. You can see here, we are in this, and the last time I made a video on this, I drew two golden lines, this one here and this one here, because that was sort of like the ratio as to where we were before in the past, where we should consider, you know, looking at taking some profits when it gets into this zone, because it hasn't been here often. The last time we were in this zone, or this one here, was 2021. April 12th, 2021. And then before this whole cycle here, the last time we was in it was right back here in 2018. So we do not come up into this zone often. And when we do, you should really pay attention, because look what happens to the price, right? When you're up in this zone, which is where we are right now over here, right? We're in this zone. I drew this yellow line to see if we was going to do like a descending sort of triangle or a lower high. Is it a lower high? Well, it looks like it's breaking above this yellow line right now, so we'll see. But I'll come back to that as it plays out more. I need more data to see. But when we was there in the past, when we was up in this zone in the past on the RSI, this is sort of where we was in the price chart, right? We was sort of around here, right? And I think this was sort of the time where Elon Musk got into crypto and was confirming it with Tesla and everything else. Market was going crazy, yeah. So that was that. Let's take a look at in the past of 2018. Where was we with relation to the charts when we was up in this zone? Look, so we entered this zone around here, and look at the price action of where it was. It was all up here in this area here, near enough at the top. So when I show you this, I'll show you because I want you to be prepared for if there is a pullback, how much is it going to fall down? You know, are you now maybe considering taking some profits on your altcoins or not? You know, this is something you have to decide. It's not financial advice. I can't tell anyone what to do. Can't tell patrons what to do. I can only show you what I'm doing, show you what I see in the charts, and hopefully it can guide you on your journey, yeah? So I'm going to leave it here, just like this. If it was helpful, drop that like, give me a subscribe. What would I like to see happen now for the altcoins? If we can see some more parabolic moves to the upside for altcoins, great. But it is near enough topping out on this RSI. Actually, before I go, let's just switch this to the monthly time frame, because sometimes if you zoom out more, you can get a better picture. Here we go. I would like to see, there's still plenty of room for this, because the top of the last cycle was up here, right? You can see it, top of the cycle, when the RSI comes top up here, this was considered the top. Well, you had a double top, right? But according to all indicators, this wick right at the top here, this wick here, was the top of the cycle. Now we've still got plenty of room on this monthly RSI and the time frame to come right up there. Look at this. This gives you a good perspective, right? So we could come right up. I'm hoping it goes past this yellow line, which I've drawn, which is on the weekly time frame. I hope it goes past it, comes straight up, straight through and into this zone that I've drawn, which is still here. Which, if we can come up to the top of that, that'd be great, because then there's so much more room for altcoins to really rise and, you know, perform really well. So I'm going to keep an eye on this monthly time frame as well, yeah? Hopefully break through my box and then really rip and roar. But we'll see what happens as time goes on. I'm going to leave it here. If it was helpful, drop that like. Stick around. I'm going to be showing you these charts often so you can keep up to date with it. I highly recommend you become a Patreon. Shout out to loads of new people that have come in. I'm so blown away. Like, words cannot describe the amount of patrons that I've had come in. Down here, it says I've got 5,000 members. That is mind blowing. Like, I'm absolutely blown away. Seriously, thank you so much. Like, seriously, hopefully I can keep sharing you all helpful information that helps you on your journey. Remember, whatever I share, because, you know, I'm sharing, like, right now, memes are hot. It's going to be high risk, put what you can afford to lose kind of thing with these coins, because they are, you're looking for a lottery ticket, which many could fall to zero, but it only takes one to make you life-changing gains. So you have to remember that they're extremely high risk. I'm calling them biohazard coins. You just be very careful with them, because they are a high risk. But also, I'm sharing you helpful AI projects, gaming projects, the lot that can guide you on your journey. Highly recommend you come check the Patrons out. If you can't afford it, my exclusive VIP partner tier is the one that I recommend. Yeah. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.